Your reflections on that?
Oh, disappointed, massively disappointed. We seem to have a performance at Warrington and put ourselves in a strong position, and when you want to turn the pressure up on the teams above, we kind of inflict it on ourselves really. If you think about the way we started the game with the errors, kicking out on the full, we're just giving them field position, they get a 14-0 lead. We're coming at half time 14-6 and probably happy to come in at 14-6 to be fair there, and then we could regroup, and I thought we did regroup, and I thought we got ourselves back in a position to win the game, and then 5 minutes out we should be seeing the game out from there, but errors have come and bit us again on the back on 2 last tackle plays, which is something we need to tidy up, but some of it's an individual concentration thing and a bit of smarts.
Is it even more frustrating that you were so close to seeing that game out and so close to getting 2 wins over Easter and then letting it slip in like the last 3 minutes?
Yeah, because it would have been obviously a great Easter then if we'd have picked off Warrington and picked off Wigan. Like I say, we'd be putting the pressure on the top teams then to compete at the top end of the table, which is where we want to be. Now what we've done is we've let that off a little bit now. So obviously this weekend game is going to be a massive one for us now. We've got a good run of games coming up. We've got London, we've got Leeds, KR in the Challenge Cup, Saints and KR again at Magic. So it's a massive run of games for us here. What we've got to do is we've got to approach the game like we did against the Warrington, where we completed sets and we were patient in attack and we built some pressure on teams. Today, first half, I think was a little bit all over the place, if I'm being honest. That might be to do with kind of a few changes on the back end of the Easter period, but second half, I thought we got ourselves back into a position to win it, and we should have been good enough to see ourselves through it there.
Massive performance from Joey Ulsick as well, wasn't it? He's gone under the radar a little bit since he's arrived, because obviously he arrived with Jackson and Jackson got all the headlines, but he's been fantastic since
he's been great, and he's played a lot of game time as well for us this year at 9. He's played a lot of 80 minutes appearances as well. Obviously over the Easter period and the 2 games in 2 days, he's never done that before as well, so we're trying to be a little bit smart with Joey. He played about 60 odd minutes against Warrington, and then we started Logan this week and then brought him on, but I thought when he came on I thought he did really well for us.
Not many injuries as well this Easter, I bet you're glad about that.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed we've not. There's a few who've been carrying, to be fair. There's, like I say, Rob Louis, who wasn't playing Rob Louis today, just history shows us that we've had issues with Robbie after Easter. If he's carried niggles into games, and he carried he had a really tight hamstring for the last 15 minutes of the game at Warrington. We're still presenting obviously yesterday, so we just took it out of his hands really, because we can't afford to lose any players, as we have a small squad, and we don't want to be losing players going forward.
When you are going back to back and you're playing obviously 2 across the weekend, lots of skill early doors, how much of a benefit is it having such a physical 3/4 line? They seem to do a lot of work in yardage and exit sets and stuff like that today.
Yeah, no, our backfield has been real good, obviously, apart from the last 2 errors really at the back of the game. But our backfield's been really good, generally consistent throughout the season, in kind of getting us on the front foot and making meters as well. And like I say, it takes a little bit of workload off the middle, so then if they are under the pump, we can bring them guys in, and then they can just focus on the next defensive set for us as well. So they do share the workload out really well.
Is that the benefit of having Josh Wood back now as well, that you can just go into the halves and look like he slots in there?
Yeah, well, to be fair, we'd have been trying to reshape a lot of things. If we'd have not had Josh Wood back for the last couple of weeks. So with him coming back, having the 2 short spells against Warrington and Rochdale, and then him being able to play today in the halfback, it probably just takes him away from the sting a little bit. Although he got a few one-on-ones with Greenwood as well today, but like I say, it probably just takes him out of that sting of the battle in the middle of the field, which hopefully we can build him week on week to make sure we get Woody back right fully 100%.
London on Saturday, big game that hopefully.
Yeah, massive. Every game is a big game for us. Like I say, we want to win every game we go into. So London's no different. We need to treat them with the same level of respect as we treated them when they came down here, because on their own turf they've shown they can turn a few teams over, and we got caught with that at the back end of last year as well. So we need to go there fully aware of what threats they pose, but make sure that we tidy a few little things up from today as well.